Krishna, groom is just being a little naughty. He's showing tantrums. Yeah, he wants to disturb the bride side a little. Yeah.
Or he is very much attracted by
did.
Tulsi's beauty.
You call it from somebody.
I was thinking I'm not getting a lot of attention, all the attention.
Yes, Krishna wants some attention. So I'll just quickly read out the feras. Yeah. So the first fera is Tirtha Vrato Dhyapan Yagya Karma Maya Sehevi Privayam Kuryaha Vamangamayami Tadatvadyam Bravitavakyam Pratham Kumari. So the first vachan Tulsi Maharani says is that all the yagyas, all the yatras, all the vratas, all the auspicious activities, whatever you do, you should do with me. So what do we learn from them? That whatever service we are doing for Krishna, whatever activity we are doing for advancing in Krishna consciousness, husband and wife should both be together. They should be supporting each other. No, these days the bride and groom, they just want to go out for movies together, want to go out and other countries or whatever, visiting places for honeymoon and all. But the first thing they should do after marriage is visit some holy place, seek the blessings of the Vaishnavas, serve Vaishnavas together. पूज्य यथा स्वपित्रो ममापि तथेश भक्तो निज कर्म कुर्यः वामांगमयामि तदा त्वद्यं ब्रवीत कन्या वचनम द्वितीयम. So the second vachan is that how you respect your parents. Tulsi Maharani is saying that I will come on your right side, on your Vamang side. I will get married to you only if you promise me that you will respect my parents how you respect your parents. And this is from both the sides, bride and groom, like it's message for all of us how we should respect our in-laws. Krishna. So it's not just a union of two people, it's a union of two families. And mostly we think that only the boys' side should be respected. It's not like that. Girls' side also has to be equally respected. That's what Tulsi Maharani is asking Shalikramji here, that you will respect my parents as well, how you respect your parents. And we learn it from many of our devotees. They show us by example that how they respect and care and serve their in-laws. We have one of them among us, Her Grace Pavni Sundari Mataji. We have seen her for years, how she has served her mother-in-law. Her mother-in-law was just in bed and Mataji was serving her like anything, more than a mother maybe. We can miss out on her mother, but she was being very, very careful serving her mother-in-law, not staying out for more than limited hours, always taking care of her prasadam, calling up, following with the nurse and all. So we really need to be very careful about it, that it's not just about our husband that we have to care of, we have to serve and respect and care our in-laws equally. The third vachan Tulsi Maharani is asking is, जीवनम अवस्थात्रये मम पलानाम कुर्यः वामागमयामि तदा त्वित्यम ब्रवीत कन्या वचनम तृतीयम. So she is asking the groom to be with her, to hold her hand all through the three stages of life, that is youth, middle age and old age. So there is no question of divorce or separation in Vedic culture. So husband and wife, when they come together, they hold their hand. This samskar is also called Pani Grahan Samskar. Pani means hand. So ek dusre ka hand, they grahan, they accept each other's hand and then they never leave it in this life. So all through they have to be with each other. There is no word like divorce or tatkal, talaq in Sanskrit or Hindi. You have to tatkal, finish the feras. So there is no substitute for talaq or divorce. Have you ever heard of anything like that in Sanskrit? That's not a word from our dictionary, our Vedic dictionary. It's an Arabic word and it's an English word. In Christians and in Muslims that happens, not in Hindus. So whenever, whatever happens, the discrepancies, the differences, they are very much normal. Krishna has created a variety. So we should accept each other, we should compliment each other, respect each other, not make a human cry for everything, for all the differences and disparities. Prabhupada also says in a letter that husband and wife, they should sign a paper. The husband and wife should sign a paper. The ceremony should be observed by chanting Hare Krishna before the fire. offering the clarified butter with the word Swaha, and the bride and groom should exchange their garlands before the Lord Krishna deity and promise not to be separated in life. They should know if that body relation between the husband and wife is secondary. Primary factor is that both should help one another in the matter of advancement of Krishna consciousness. So both of them come together for serving Krishna, not just for physical relations. This marriage is a serious business and not to be taken lightly. There is no question of separation in Krishna conscious marriage. Therefore, I am asking all those who want to be married that they sign one paper promising that there will be no separation. In a letter in London, Prabhupada has mentioned this in 1971. So this is how serious bonding of marriage is. Husband and wife should never think of separating from each other. We have auspicious coconut also offered here, and both the bride and groom also exchange coconut. That also signifies that relationship between husband and wife should be hard like coconut. It should not be easily broken. And on the other side, it should be very soft, very tender, very sweet inside. Externally, it should be very hard and tight, unbreakable, and inside it should be very juicy, very sweet, and very caring. The fourth vachan is Kutumba Sampallam Sarvar Kari Kartu Pratigya Yadi Kadam Kuriyah Vamangamayami Tadah Dvityam Bravita Kanya Vachanam Chaturtha. Till you were free, till now you were free from all the responsibilities, family responsibilities, because you were under the care of your parents. But now you have accepted me as your wife, so you have to live a responsible life. You have to carry out all the responsibilities of a family. So this again is true for both the husband and wife. Responsibilities come before rights. We start claiming our right. She has this, you should get me this, I am your wife, you're not doing anything for me. Or husband should also not claim that you should serve me like this. First of all, we have to carry out our responsibilities. Rights will be fulfilled naturally. We should focus more on serving each other. Service attitude is very, very important, and we have to take the responsibility for each other, for our families, and then the rights will be fulfilled naturally. Fifth one is Swasadhi Karye Vyavhar Karmanye Vyahe Mamapi Mantra Yatha Vamangamayami Tada Vidyam Brute Vachanam Panchmrit Kanya. So the fifth promise is asking for is that you should consult me for all the transactions, all the financial matters, all the sales, all the purchases, everything I should be consulted. So why? Because materially, if the family is stable, then they can practice their spiritual life also very well. So again here I will just in a brief only I'll say that it's perfectly fine for Matajis to work, to support their husbands. Both of them can support each other financially, and then they should be able to practice their Krishna consciousness in a smooth way. In both the lives they should help each other. The next one, sixth one is Namepa manamam svidhe sakhinam dhutam nava duryasanam bhajinashata vamang mamayapi tada vidyam bravita kanya vachanam chashtam. So there are two parts in this vachanam. In the first part, Kanya is saying that you should never insult me when I am sitting among my friends. When I am in public, you should respect me very well. And the second part, she is saying that you should stay away from gambling and all other ill practices. So the first part is very, very important. Again, it is for both the sides, bride and groom. We should be very careful that we are respecting our partner, especially outside. If we have any differences, anything to be discussed, that should be done in our personal space, not in public. No blaspheming, no demeaning, no shouting, no getting angry in front of the public. We should be very careful about that, because as I said, this institution is for serving Krishna. And both of them are devotees. Krishna is never pleased when the devotees are shouting at each other, getting angry, or fault finding or blaspheming each other. So we should be very careful about it. Whatever differences we have, we should sort it out in a nice way. The complaints can be turned into consultations and proper understanding, proper partnership. It's like a train running on the two tracks. So husband and wife, they should have nice companionship, nice understanding, and they should move together smoothly towards our supreme destination. Our train moves, and our destination is attaining the love of God. So we have to avoid offenses like this, and we have to respect each other. And gambling and all, naturally, from all the ill practices, the husband should stay away. And these days it holds true for the Kanya also. No ill practices, please. Yeah. The seventh vachan is Paristriyam Matu Samamam Smikshe Sneham Sada Chinmayi Kantukurya Vamangmayami Tada Tvidyam Brute Vachanam Saptamantra Kanya. So the seventh vachan Kanya is saying that you should consider all the Matajis, all the ladies except me, as your mother. You should call them Matajis. And Srila Prabhupada has very mercifully already given us all the regulative principles. All other women except your wife should be respected as your mother, and no gambling, no ill practices. Srila Prabhupada has been very kind upon us, and he has told us how we have to live a grasta life, serving Krishna, keeping him in the center. So I'll just end it here. We are running late also now. So these are the 7 vachas, and this holds true for both the bride and the groom. Here we see that the girl is asking the groom for all these promises, but it's for both the sides. The girl also should stay away from the ill practices and should be chaste, not look at other men with a bad intention. Yeah, so that's it. Now we will